Well, they must have paid a wizard's ransom, but Amazon is going to lend out Harry Potter books. We've got John Jannarone of the Wall Street Journal here to tell us all about this. This is a big move. Now they're going to lend these out for free.
Right. Well, what's interesting about this is that this library program they have could actually be very expensive because they might wind up having to pay, depending on the book, the publisher the full price of the book each time it's lent out. So this is yet again an instance of Amazon doing things that could be very costly in order to increase its top line, or just its to bring in new customers.
Well, and they're getting the new customers now. You have to get this for free. You have to be an Amazon Prime member,
Right.
which is $79 a year, and I get that. So I guess I get, and you have to have a Kindle too to get the lending for free. If you just have a Kindle app, it doesn't work. Tell us more about this. I mean, they must be thinking this is going to actually be profitable because people will borrow that, and then maybe they'll buy other books, and net per customer it works out.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. A very large percentage of Amazon sales are from these Prime customers. So they know once they've got someone hooked on Prime, they're going to spend a lot more than a typical customer is. So that's the angle. It's not about in all likelihood this individual book. It's about bringing people in, getting them to pay the $79, and they spend a lot. The funny thing is, when people use the Prime program a lot, it actually can wind up squeezing Amazon's margins because they're shipping all this stuff, for $79 a year. So
yeah, and it's free basically,
right.
As opposed to $4 every time you want a book shipped.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, but for now, it's been working. Investors like it. I mean, Amazon has maintained enough revenue growth that people are still excited about it as a growth stock. But when you've got it, but it gets tricky because a lot of people look at it and say it's trading at nearly whatever it is, 70, 80 times earnings, and this is a huge company, right? So,
yeah, and it's pretty much moved sideways, although it's jumped up lately. That's a one-year chart there, $229, up
okay.
1% today, which is pretty much in line, I think, with a lot of other tech stocks. Question for you on this: when they got this from with these Harry Potter books, how much did they pay?
Actually, I'm not sure. Was that in there? I mean, I think that it's.
My understanding was that it wasn't disclosed, but
yeah.
we've got to have some idea. It's got to have been a large amount of money.
Well, again, I mean, this is. I think the way to look at this stuff is in the context of what they're doing with a lot of these books. In many cases, the publishers are just not willing to, do this under any terms besides what they would normally do if they were selling the books, right? So again, it's every time someone takes it out, they're paying, whatever it is. I mean, if someone's buying the book, the margin's already pretty thin. I mean, this gets back to what happened with that antitrust ruling recently, right? So this is not about driving profits in the short term. This is about bringing people in to join Prime and spend more money.
Okay, the spending of money. It's good stuff. Thank you very much, John Jannarone, and more on that story by Jeff Trachtenberg on WSJ.com.